Hello, good afternoon. Today we are going to do a reading, and I have a lot of questions, so I don't want to say what it's definitely about yet. We're going to start with Erika Kirk. She's the 8. If you're new, welcome. If you're coming back, welcome back. Please like, share, subscribe, do all the things. And we have one card a day here. The Land Speaks, If These Walls Could Talk, and The Mysteries of Time. If you'd like to order any of them, the link is below. Yesterday, we did a reading. We had a jumper, but I haven't actually set the intention. I did. I said it. It was the cups. Knight of Cups. Okay. Yesterday, I kept saying there's something important about the number 8. Erika Kirk is the number 8. And her birthday is November 20th, 1988. She's a Scorpio. Scorpio women. Some of my dearest friends were Scorpio women. And she's also the death card. That's reincarnation, loops, endings, and a new path. So, let's just do a general reading on Erika Kirk and see where it takes us. I have about 7 questions I'd like to answer or get answers for, so I might break this up. Let's just do a general reading on Erika Kirk. I've already set sacred space and called in the quarters. And Miss Patty, one of our lovely dear friends, sent me an archetypes deck. I might have to pause you to grab it. We're going to start with the regular Radiant Rider Waite, and then we'll see where it takes us. All right. Show me who the energy of the 8 is. Who's orchestrating the archetype of the 8 energy? Oh, we had some jumpers. No, it's a little thief. Okay. We have Judgment. We have the Chariot, the Thief, Death card. She's right here. We also got the 3 of Wands. We got that yesterday. Wheel of Fortune and the Lovers. We also got the 2 of Wands yesterday. We also got the Tower. The Hanged Man. And the Ace of Swords. The world is an end. The end. Goodbye. Queen of Cups. Oh, actually, she's technically a Queen of Cups. She's a Scorpio. If there are any Scorpio women in here, hi, love ya. If there are any people who've gotten burned by a Scorpio woman, raise your hand. Oh boy. Okay. Trafficked, yeah. I need to grab our MK Ultra. I don't even know where it is. I know that we have MK Ultra here, though, unfortunately. The Knight of Cups jumped. Cups are water signs. She's a water sign. We have the Fat Happy Man, 10 of Cups. We also have the Star card. Strength is JD Vance. We have JD Vance here. We have Erika here, JD Vance here, and did I see? Oh, Justice is preparing for battle. Okay. Well, please just give me one moment. I just want to see if our MK Ultra cheat sheets here. That's the Karen Reed birthdays. Where is our MK Ultra cheat sheet? All right. Well. I mean, why don't we go through this and I'll explain what I'm looking at. The intention was Erika Kirk. I don't even know where to start. Why don't I start with the Tower? Actually, why don't we save that for a little bit later? I'm going to take a drink. We'll start with Erika Kirk's card. Erika Kirk is here. And so is JD Vance. Charlie is the Justice card. We don't have Charlie here. The intention was who's orchestrating this energy. And what we're getting. Okay, well, we have Erika. I'm just going to do this like normal. So, well, this is going to be true crime tarot, though. So we have the Death card, Erika Kirk, and JD Vance is the Strength card. If you don't know how to find the major arcana cards in a reading, there is a short below. When I try to explain it, it gets lost in translation and people lose their minds. We also got this Chariot card yesterday when we were reading on Charlie and Vance. It's an action card. You know what I need for this is our Game of Thrones deck. I'm going to pull some Game of Thrones on this too, because this is a Game of Thrones. If you know anything about English history, there was Game of Thrones. We are going to pull some Game of Thrones cards on top of these because there is a bigger plan going on. All right. What time is it? Okay. We are pulling some Game of Thrones cards on top of the Radiant Rider-Waite because it fell right. Six of Cups. And the Nine of Cups. And the Four of Cups. Here's Erika's all over this. We got the 10. Oh yeah, we have the Nine of Cups in both decks. The Four of Cups. I don't think we had that. And the Six of Cups. I didn't see that one either. Ace of Swords. We've gotten that for both decks. Two of Coins. This is our Two of Pentacles. I have a couple of twos. A couple of aces. Aces are New Beginnings. We have two Six of Wands. This is Six of Wands. Wheel of Fortune, both times. Wow. Okay. Actually, this is giving me... I feel bad for Erika Kirk. She's just a cog in a wheel. And she's definitely a victim of MK Ultra. We have gotten in the past... There are no facts here. This is all allegedly for entertainment purposes only. But we have gotten that she is JonBenét Ramsey. I'm just going to tell the life story. That's how I'm going to do this. This is the little fool. This is Erika. She's in her new fresh meat suit, going to give this another whirl. And it was her soul contract to sign up for this. That was what her soul needed to learn. So she's here, she's fresh, she's new, she's a blank slate. And she is born into blue bloods, aristocrat. It isn't aristocrat the way it is in England. It's aristocratic, an American aristocrat, like bloodlines. We intentionally don't have kings and queens here. We fought a war over it. And, well, okay, so she's here. And she is going to sign some contracts in her meat suit with 2 aces of swords. She's also going to go into the... This means underground traffic. If you don't know what that is, it gets tagged every time I say it. It's trafficking network. And a lot of I don't even like to call it is high society. Children are sold into it. There are survivors that have come out and are telling their story. So that's what she decided to do. This poor girl. Actually, I feel bad for her. We have lots of cups. She's an emotional... She's a water sign. So that's what all these cups are. Fire, I think, was Vance. Okay. It's almost... She's almost in an arranged marriage. Okay. She represents reincarnation. The 8 is infinity. You know, the infinity symbol. She had lessons that she needed to learn this round that she hadn't learned yet. We're all here to learn. This is just school. She reincarnated. Oh, I wonder if this is the JonBenét reincarnation. She showed up later. She reincarnated. This is a damaged girl. She's a pawn. None of these choices are hers. She doesn't get to decide. It's already scripted for her. This is the decision. Oh, wait. He's pondering. He's holding 2 timelines. Charlie Kirk got this yesterday. This is the weight of 2 decisions. I don't care how you read your tarot cards either. These aren't her choices, though. Her timeline is splitting, but she's a pawn. That's all that it is. She's a pawn. There's lots of battles, yeah, for her soul. Because there's a lot of money involved. Spinning wheels. There's not much spinning anymore. They're not taking chances. They know the result of what they're doing. And that's like a machine. The Emperor leads it. A machine. This poor girl. Her life is not her own. That's basically it. It's a battle for her soul. She'd like to get out of town, I think. Here's her hero. This is Vance. Her world has crumbled like a number of times. This is an end. The end. Goodbye. This could be symbolic of Charlie's death because here's the Lovers again. We got this yesterday. Here's the other Wheel of Fortune. So we have the Wheel of Fortune for both decks. She didn't really have a chance to make decisions, though. Here's the battle for her soul. It's not a fair fight, though. And it's easy to judge this stuff. Trust me. But you have to remember that they're born into it. They don't know any different. They don't know anything else. The star, I mean, she's like, she has her foot in both worlds. Famous Fortune sees this as like stars in her eyes. Or it's like addiction. There's a fat, happy man here. Yeah, there is. The agenda is moving forward. We're working on breaking the agenda, just so everyone knows. Part of the Canton work is breaking the agenda. It's a 2030 plan. That's what our ultimate goal is, to redirect that back to the path of light, to get off the 2030 plan. Just like we did in Canton. We can do it. Her world's over, she knows it. This little girl, she doesn't, this isn't her though. These aren't her decisions. These are decisions being made for her. She's just hanging around to see what's gonna happen. Here's a gift. It's another cups. He's a hopeless romantic, the Knight of Cups. Here's the Queen of Cups, that's her. Judgment Day is coming. You just judge yourself on what your soul plan was, and if you completed it, there's no God in the sky that judges you. She's pondering. She wants to get out of here. I didn't see any pregnancy cards for her. I heard Megan Kelly said that, or she said she might be pregnant. She might show up with a baby. Let's just say, maybe let Meghan Markle's style of pregnancy. Pregnant. I don't know if it's hers, though. There's no pregnancy cards here. She's just a pawn. She's a pawn in a bigger game, and she doesn't get to make any of her own choices. Conclusion. This is going to be, I'm going to do this in parts because for Erika Kirk, it's a sad story. She's a victim of MK Ultra. Oh, you know what I didn't explain yesterday? Manchurian candidates, like Sirhan, they are assassins. That's part of the Alpha program. That's why I don't think Candace is an assassin. I don't think she's a Manchurian candidate. I do think that Charlie Kirk and JD Vance are, though. And I think she doesn't get to make any of her own decisions. This is all like orchestrated for her. She did sign up for it. It's part of her soul contract. I'm going to read some of the land speaks, see what the land wants to tell us around her. It's a false map. Yeah. The map in Canton was false too. John said to flip it upside down because it's wrong. There's a spell of silence, yeah. It's a containment grid. Okay, it's landlocked. Yeah, I'm getting this is like in Utah. It's one of those military bases, like underground. And at first she thought it was really exciting. Oh, here's a checkered floor. This is part of Monarch training. Monarch is MK Ultra 2.0. There's a lot of fraud here. Yeah, this poor girl. It's fragmented energy. It is. Oh, there are children beneath. You need to free the children. Their forgotten innocence is still whispering. Erika Kirk needs prayers. That's what I can tell you. This girl is a shell of a human. I know, I guess her fault of her own is she chose this path. She saw a lot of really satanic rituals. I told you guys I had to call the Satanic Church because I was afraid of it. I grew up super Catholic. And I needed to understand it not from rhetoric, but from the way that people do it. Oh, man. Testimony's inverted. Everything's inverted. I saw True Crime Design thinks that Candace is inverted. That's part of the 2030 plan. Accepting Baal. He's it's a neuronerous, or what is the word when you don't have a sex? And it's part of this satanic cult stuff. It's fake. Everything, the false basement. What you see is not what you get. Remember, these are entities inside of people. And I think that's happening in Canton. I actually just talked to one of our friends yesterday. I need to do some land work on Canton. That dark side is not liking everything coming out. So I will do that. There might be entities attached to people that we like. Well, I would say tolerate. Yeah, it's a silent contract. In conclusion, Erika Kirk is a cog in a wheel. And she's just a victim. That's what she is. I think she's part of a satanic cult. She saw a lot of really bad things. I think that her training center was in Utah, in one of those underground military bases. I think none of the decisions are her own. She's just a cog in a wheel. So I would send prayers to Erika Kirk. She needs them to remember her light. I think it's almost like what they're trying to do to Britney. Lou Taylor, your name just came up in Candace. I would send prayers to Erika Kirk. She needs them. She doesn't know left from right. She doesn't even trust herself to make decisions. She's never been allowed to make her own decisions. It's almost like her life plan was put in front of her. Scientology works with the CIA. It's in the documents. You can Google it. On their training children, infants. She's just a cog in a wheel. She doesn't have a strong sense of herself. She doesn't know who she is because she's a shell. Perhaps she was kidnapped as a young child, like Murray, straight up. And she is put through a lot of psychological warfare. She's a cog in a wheel. I would send prayers. Excuse me. I would send prayers to Erika Kirk. We're going to go into more questions. I'm going to pause you. I have a reading really quickly. And then I'm going to come back and we're going to go into more of these questions. She needs prayers. And I'm going to find our MK Ultra sheet in the meantime. That's the update on Erika Kirk. She's a shell of a human. And that's sad. But remember, we all chose that we wanted free will. Instead of just living through source, we all decided this was a great idea. And I don't know. I don't think we're doing that well at it. But if more people start realizing, I always think of Richard Allen. Anyone who looks at him and thinks he's okay is seriously drinking the Kool-Aid. But with that, I will love you and leave you. I'm going to go visit one of our friends right now. And I will see you guys on the flip side. Thank you for coming, liking, sharing, subscribing, leaving comments. And if you'd like to grab any of the decks below or down here, please do. I love you. Bye. I mean, I don't work for the FBI, but if I did.
Conspiracy. The claims against the Massachusetts State Police would be negligent training, supervision, and retention of Massachusetts State Police troopers.
I don't know what you heard about me.
It's Brian Albert, Nicole Albert, Matthew McCabe, Jennifer McCabe, and Brian Higgins.
Today I'd like to do a reading
how the world works, to question government, question authority, question with the people around you. Don't just buy into anything because you're ignorant and ill-informed. Question everything.